It was a quiet evening across the celebrity circuit. The blogs were dry. Nothing trending but a few influencer birthday parties, fashion week throwbacks, and soft brand launches. Even the shade was light. But then, a quiet whisper became a wave. And that wave was a phone call. A single conversation between two women connected not by friendship or family, but by love. Or more accurately, the fallout of love. Angela Simmons, a name synonymous with class, growth, and composure, reportedly received a call that shook her to her core. And on the other end of that call, none other than GloRilla, rising rap star, CMG signee, and someone who has been closely aligned with Yo Gotti in recent months. Now this wasn't a friendly call. This wasn't business. And it certainly wasn't just two women exchanging pleasantries. It was direct, personal, and piercing. Because the topic wasn't music, it wasn't rumors, it wasn't industry chatter. It was Yo Gotti, the man who once rapped about Angela Simmons as his dream girl. The same man who finally got her after nearly 7 years of publicly manifesting their love. The same man who now, according to sources, has completely moved on, and possibly even handed over the responsibility of saying so to someone else. The message that GloRilla allegedly delivered was short but devastating. Just 16 words. Yo Gotti's good. He's satisfied. He's at peace. He forgot you. And with those words, the fairy tale came crashing down. Sources close to Angela say that she didn't yell. She didn't argue. She didn't say a single harsh word in response. She went silent. The kind of silence that says more than anger ever could. Her voice cracked. Her body language changed. And then, quietly, she ended the call and reportedly broke down in tears. Let's pause and remember what Angela and Gotti meant to people. Back in 2015, Yo Gotti made his feelings public with one bold lyric. "I got a crush on Angela." Fans laughed at first. They thought it was cute, maybe even a joke. But over the years, Gotti doubled down. He mentioned her in interviews, sent her flowers, he liked her posts. He played the long game in front of millions, and when he finally got the woman he wanted, the internet cheered. Their love was seen as mature. It wasn't forced. It wasn't messy. It was adult love, built on patience, admiration, and growth. In late 2022, Angela confirmed their relationship with a single post. It wasn't loud, but it was intentional. Angela and Gotti were together, posing elegantly in matching black, holding hands. The internet went wild. For once, a rapper had pursued love without scandal, and it had actually worked out. It felt like a rare win. A story about a man who knew what he wanted and finally got it, respectfully. For a time, they were hip-hop's silent power couple. No drama, no chaos. Just love, or so we thought. They were seen traveling together, showing up at high-end events, and even giving subtle hints at long-term partnership. Angela looked happy. Gotti looked grounded. And people wanted it to last. But then, in early 2024, it got quiet. No more joint appearances, no mutual shoutouts, no Valentine's post, no acknowledgement at all. The kind of digital silence that makes fans start whispering. Was it just a private phase? Or was the relationship over? Angela, always classy, didn't post anything shady. No cryptic heartbreak captions, no song lyrics. Just business as usual. But that silence, it said a lot. And apparently, behind the scenes, she still held out a little hope. That maybe things could be mended. That maybe Gotti just needed space. That maybe, one day, the man who pursued her so loudly would reach out and explain where things went wrong. Instead, she got GloRilla. Let's talk about GloRilla's involvement. GloRilla and Yo Gotti have been extremely close over the past year. Professionally, she's signed to his CMG label. She's part of the family. But their chemistry has sparked rumors, from studio clips and red carpet moments to flirtatious exchanges that made fans question whether they were more than just collaborators. So was this phone call a simple act of honesty? Was it compassion wrapped in coldness, or was it a power move? A moment designed to draw a line and say, this man is no longer yours. Fans are torn. Some people are defending GloRilla, saying that maybe she didn't intend to hurt Angela. Maybe she was just trying to offer closure the only way she knew how. Others see it as calculated. The way it was worded, "he forgot you," felt like erasure, not resolution. It wasn't just "he moved on" or "he's seeing someone new." It was "you no longer exist in his world." And Angela felt that. According to insiders, that word, "forgot," hit harder than any breakup ever could. because it didn't just close the door on a relationship, it deleted the history. Shortly after the call, Angela's social media changed. No names were mentioned, no direct messages, but there were signs. A black screen posted to Instagram stories. Then a tweet, "Sometimes silence is the loudest goodbye." Another, "Don't call me unless it's love." They weren't just poetic expressions. They were heartbreak in real time. And if you know Angela, you know she doesn't overshare. She doesn't chase drama. So when she posts something emotional, you know it's real. Meanwhile, Yo Gotti has remained completely silent. No response, no clarification, no statement. The same man who spent years expressing his love for Angela in public has chosen to say nothing about the alleged call or his current situation with GloRilla. And that's part of the hurt. Angela didn't just lose a man. She lost the man who made her feel like a prize, who made the world believe he was ready for something real. And now she has to accept his silence, delivered by another woman with no warning. Social media has been buzzing. Some fans are heartbroken with her. Others are angry. This the same man who chased her for 7 years, one user tweeted. And now she doesn't even deserve a conversation. Others have pointed their frustration at GloRilla, saying, "Why are women always cleaning up the mess men won't?" But the most painful part is that Angela loved him. She trusted him. She allowed herself to be seen as his woman, something she doesn't do lightly. And now, she's being treated like a chapter he doesn't want to revisit. Her followers have flooded her page with support. "We love you, Angela. You deserve better. You were always too good for him." And it's true. Through all the public highs and personal lows, Angela has remained poised. She is a mother, a brand builder, and someone who has faced real tragedy, including the heartbreaking loss of her son's father, all without turning it into a spectacle. So to see her hurt this way, it's more than a messy celebrity story. It's a reminder that no matter how strong you are, love can still leave you in tears. As for GloRilla, she hasn't confirmed or denied the call, but her recent posts have felt confident. She's glowing, unapologetic, and seemingly unbothered by the fallout. Some see it as empowerment. Others see it as disrespect. But one thing is certain, she knew what she was doing with that phone call. And Gotti, his silence may be the loudest part of this whole story. So where does Angela go from here? Will she speak out? Will she tell her story in full? Maybe, maybe not. But what we do know is this: she's grieving the loss of someone who once made her feel unforgettable. And she's doing it with dignity, even as the internet watches. This situation isn't just about gossip. It's about betrayal, about emotional closure, about the pain of being left without an explanation, and about how healing sometimes begins when you realize you'll never get the apology you deserve. To Angela Simmons, you're seen, you're respected, and you are most definitely not forgotten. If you've ever been ghosted, if you've ever been left without a reason, if you've ever had to accept someone's silence as closure, you felt this one.